Hey everyone, this is Peter. Are you ready for some more Barbie? We gotta do it. Let's do it. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Peter Zay, otherwise known as PX Mr. Collector. Do you see what I'm wearing? Just got it in. That's right, Barbie core. Yeah, I saw that Mattel Creation now has a line of wearable Barbie items. And I saw that this one was a men's t-shirt. So I was like, I'm on it. And then I was a little concerned because the fact that it was also for women, it was unisex. I wasn't sure if I should order the small or the medium. So I was like, but I recently lost some weight and I was thinking, I'm gonna go for the small because the medium may look like a dress on me. I don't wear dresses. Not today anyway. Anyway, so I gotta say that I put it on this morning and I'm so glad I got the small because it fits me perfectly. And I do definitely believe that the medium would have been too large. So giving you a heads up for you guys who may have more curves than I do, you may want to consider getting the next size up. Because if I was curvy, I'm not sure that the small will be the answer if you wear small. So there you have it. All right, my friends, enough of that. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Okay, so the other day, I think that I mentioned that all of a sudden out of nowhere, Mattel Creations announced that they had a few more of the King Mermaid can available. So that was awesome. I went ahead and I actually ordered one. Yay. And then yesterday, I had to, I had some messages to some of my viewers, to some of you folks that were upset that you couldn't get the first run. And as soon as I found out that there was some more available, I let you know. So I hope that you got the message in time. Anyway, that is that. I believe he is gone once again. And I am sure that the people that were selling him on the secondary market, they were probably a little upset. But don't worry, you're back at charging high prices because he's gone again. Yes, I'm curious to see how many people actually were able to get him. Yeah, I'm so glad they did that. So yeah, I got to tell you, I don't get, or I haven't been receiving any messages or emails from Mattel saying, oh, there's a new announcement on this or that. And it seems like you basically have to check it every day. Yeah, because I saw that they had like the Hot Wheels Jurassic Park. Cool little car. Nice. Sold out. Right? And then I saw, like I said, King Mermaid gone. And then from time to time, I noticed there's like a new Barbie that I'm like, oh, I didn't even know. And that's what happened with Queen Elizabeth. She had come out. I didn't know anything about it. When I checked on it, she was gone. Right? So yeah. So and my thing is I don't like being married to sites. But as a collector, you're forced to stay on top of your game. And I've noticed that with Mattel Creations, you got to really stay on top of your game with them. Yeah, especially when it comes to, anything like, Hot Wheels. I'm noticing that there are some collectors out there that they sell fast. And then the other one is some of the He-Man, but I am not sure about the ones that you have to put together. Yeah, I don't think those are selling as well. Right? And also, one of them is extremely, that Snake Mountain is $321. So that's a pretty penny. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Check the site, as often as you can if you want to stay on top of it. And that way you won't be upset like I have been when something sells out. So now that we've got that out of the way as well, I haven't heard anything about any new dolls coming up. I know that the reveals are kind of done with that. Yeah, they started out with the first four, right? And the first four were pretty cool, right? I think it was the cat, the dog, the bunny, and the panda. And then they came out with four more, and I haven't got those yet, right? And I believe it was like the llama, the sloth, right? I believe. Then they came up with the third, four more dolls. And these are a little more funky. So the red, I don't even know what they are. But there's some really cute ones. However, these dolls are coming out so fast that, between this line and that line, it's really hard to keep up the collection. The good thing is that they are affordable, but I'm also thinking of storage space. It is really valuable. Big time real estate. So, I got some of the reviews. I only have 2 showcase, and any that I get are going to be put away until I guess I rotate them. So that is that. And I got to say, I was just looking at my display case of where my Barbies are. And it's looking pretty cool. So get ready because that tour is coming up soon. So I'll let you know for sure. Yeah, so I have been trying to get some of the dolls from the past that I missed out on. And one of them that I had missed out on was the first African American doll that came out again in, I think it was 1971, and they did the reproduction, and I missed her as well. So I think that she's still attainable. So I'm definitely gonna look into that. But today, when I was doing this video, I had something really special to show you. And therefore, I actually had to get online and do a little research so that I could give you some more information. So Barbie, just like G.I. Joe, G.I. Joe was 1964, and Barbie, I believe, was 1959. Back then, there wasn't a large market for African American dolls. So they thought, right? Because they were actually catering to the white clientele. And finally, in 1969, came out Christie, right? That's a long time. That's like 10 years before they actually produced a black doll. 1969, Christie. So I have this Christie from the Palm Beach swimsuit collection. And this one was actually 2001. And I didn't realize that they were still making her back that long, that was what, 21 years ago, right? Yeah, so here she is. And then, every time they do these bathing suit things, and they're a little cheaper, they do the painted on, and they actually bragged about, check out their cool painted on swimsuits. right? So I do like her little waist thing there, right? So sweet. So glad that they did come out with an African American doll collection that little black girls could play with and relate to. So fast forward from 1969 to 1991. In 1991, a designer that worked for Mattel, designing Barbie, decided to do an African American line representing African American girls, as instead of a Barbie line, they created a Shani line. And Shani, was 1991, and they came out with 4 dolls. On the first batch, there was Shani, Aja, and Nichelle, the set of the 3 girls. And then they included Jamal, who is Shani's boyfriend. Awesome, right? As the line continued, they did the second batch, which was the Beach Dazzle, followed by the Beach Streak, followed by Soul Train, where now they were doing some hip hop clothing, some really streetwear, right? Changing things around a lot. Yeah, so when I heard about this, I immediately, of course, got on eBay. And I was like, well, I've got to have Shani. I'm an African American history artist, and I have an amazing African American collection of art, dolls, history, so on. So there's no way I could pass by Shani and not be interested. So the odd thing about it is that the only thing that I've got so far is the car. Yeah, I have a thing for cars, right? So when I found out that there was a car, I looked it up, and the prices are, ooh, she is special. Yeah, the price of the car, 300, 400, right? So, and I was surprised that it was still around. Yeah. So would you not believe that I found one at a really good deal? I think maybe less than half of that. By a great seller, a great person on eBay that I have to say thank you to. And it's a new car, but the box has been around the block quite a bit. And I was trying to find out on the box. Oh yeah, here it goes. So the car also came out in 1991. That's what I was looking at for. I was looking for the date. I gotta tell you, it is pretty sweet. And I love the fact that it's in gold and not pink. Oh, look at that. Hey, sweet. Yeah, and so the box is actually, it just came unglued. It has not been opened on that side. On this side, it was open. I love how they put even the electric tape to seal it. But when you look inside, you can see that the car is all wrapped up, right? And because the box is not in the best condition, I may consider pulling it out. Yeah, and there is the Shani doll. Yeah, pretty girl. Right? So I am excited about that. And it came with, on the top, it came with all the decals that you put on the car, and then all the instructions on how to put the car together. So that's pretty cool. I was so glad that this came with it and that it was actually all intact. So, I know. I was so excited about that. That is so awesome. So, needless to say, that's a really special car. That's history right there. Right? I know. Yeah. So now that we're talking about cars, let's just go on and talk about more cars. Okay. So I just got this one, I think, yesterday.
Special delivery.
And
Oh dear.
I am so glad that I did. So I think that, first of all, I don't think I have any of my African American dolls that look like this one. And I was really happy about that. More so than I'm happy about the car. Yeah, however, together, sweet. And this one is, let's see. So this one is 2018, right? And look how sweet that is. Look at that. Right? I mean, I wish you could see her face a little better. But, oh my God. And look how, there she is. I know, right? I mean, that is nice. Nice. I love this little convertible car. So cute. It's got the little sparkles on it. And then her dress is like a little knit shirt, t-shirt dress with like balloons on it. Yeah. Flowers. Yeah. Very cute. Very cute. There you have it. So then I saw this one. And I couldn't resist it. First of all, because it came with Ken and Barbie. And then on top of that, it's a Jeep. And I drive a Jeep. So check this out. That is so good. Isn't that fun? Yeah, and even Ken looks pretty darn good there. Look at that. And I love her dress. Her dress is awesome. It's like a little summer dress with the little teal straps. Adorable. Right? See that? Really cute. Yeah, so I'm really happy with the way that turned out. They did a really good job. I know, so this one actually may pull out of the box just because I gotta play some time. Right? Okay, so this one that I'm about to show you is nice. Yeah, it's a little bigger. I really love the look of it. And I could tell that it's a better caliber just by the dress that she's wearing. She's got glasses on top of her hair is beautiful. The car is so awesome. And this here is the Fiat. Yeah. I can't press it. Oh. Yeah, and you see her? I know, right? That's pretty awesome. And look, I'm gonna show you the dress that I was talking about. It's like a lemon print dress, and she's wearing little tennis shoes. Right? I mean, that's awesome. Yeah, they did a really great job with this. I love the style of it. I really love the size of it. And you could now, I think you could literally put in 4 dolls in here. That's pretty awesome. Yeah. But I probably am not gonna take this one out of the box. I know. We'll see. I know, so, right? Yeah, Barbie is kicking butt with the car designs. And the thing about them is that, you know, I missed out on the Volkswagen. I'm still toying with, I want to pay a little more for it. It's the white Volkswagen with Barbie that comes with it. And I had it in my car for, I don't know, a while, like a year passed. And next thing I know, she's up there. However, still available. So Don't know. Don't know. But that white car, that white Volkswagen is sweet. Okay, so speaking of sweet, they came out with, Mattel Creations came out with the Barbie Eco Leadership Team. And I wasn't sure what to expect. And I knew that it was a box set of 4. What I didn't know when it arrived was that it has to do with the Jane Goodall Institute. And it looks freaking cool. Yes, so I get the box and it's wet. I had gone away and the person that was picking up my mail literally picked up my packages, put them in my garage. She left and then this arrived and then it rained. So I couldn't say, hey, come back, right? And I wasn't here, so I didn't know until I arrived. So the box did get some damage. See that, right? And you can see, right, the top has got a little stain there, right? So then I started thinking, well, you know, do I return it? Do I want to get another one? But I decided, you know what? It's not that special. Yeah, it was affordable. It still is. It's a cardboard. You know, not that big deal. So I'm gonna leave it as is. And then I was looking at the box today and I was thinking, oh, well, that's pretty cool. So the whole thing is basically made out of recycled material. 4 dolls made from recycled plastic. All the dolls are different. There is the renewable energy engineer, who is like a blonde Barbie. Then there is the chief sustainability officer, who is like a curvy Latina. And then you have the conservation scientist, who is the African-American girl. And then you have the environmental advocate, who is Asian. And one thing that's cool is that they tell you the duties of each one, what their job is. And then at the bottom, they ask a question after the description of each. So for example, the renewable energy engineer, at the end it says, do you like inventing sustainable, creative solutions through science and technology? Can you be a renewable energy engineer? And then the chief sustainability officer, do you like collaborating and working as a team to help the environment? Then this may be a job for you, right? So it kind of perks up the interest of girls. And I think that is really, really cool and a really great directions to go. So here are the 4 dolls. And you can see. And then there's the box. So obviously I have not opened it. And so I don't know if when you open it, if they each come in their own individual box or if there's like a tray with the 4 boxes, you know, 4 dolls in it. So don't know, won't know. So I have to wait on somebody else to open theirs and then I'll know. All right. So you notice at the beginning when I was showing this, one thing that I wanted to point out is that this is from the Jane Goodall, why can't I say her last name? Institute. So I had no idea that this was a thing, a place. So now I'm really curious. I'm gonna have to do a little research on what that's about, because they also came out with the Jane Goodall doll from the Inspiring Women series. Now, there are 2 things that I'm going to rag on. One is that they put in the front of this box, made from a minimum of 75% recycled plastic, big on the box, which makes it ugly and cheap. Then they strayed away from the design of the other Inspiring Women series because those boxes are not 75% recycled plastic, right? So I am not sure what the reason for this was other than that, but I wish I would have kept it with the same line as the other so that the collection looks more complete. Where she right now is a unique idea, but the box itself doesn't measure up. So this is what I'm talking about. See that? Yeah. Not so great, right? And then in the back, there is a photo and all the her information. And then the side, it's okay, right? So they did it as a slip out. And when I slipped this out, I think, okay, that's pretty cool. But I wish they would have done it the other way, where this would have been the front of the box. And not that. And I think you might agree with me. Right? I mean, that is awesome. Love it. Yeah, look at the little gorilla, the writing. Awesome. These are actually her notes. Binoculars. Her writing pad. She has a little stick. A watch. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, she comes with some nice accessories actually. And then the gorilla, which I guess was her best buddy, but and he's a little older, so he's got the white. See? Yeah, so I'm really happy with this. So I think that if I was to display this, I would get rid of that, put it away, and then I would display her in the cabinet like that, because I think that is in itself is a really unique thing, and it's very different than something they've done before. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, and the doll itself, they did pretty good. She has freckles. It's definitely a different head sculpt. You could definitely see that. There is no articulation whatsoever. Her head probably moves, and let's see. And that's about it. Yeah. And maybe her legs. Yeah, the legs have a joint, the arms got a joint, but they don't have any other articulation. Sweet. I know, right? So my friends, I hope you enjoyed this. This was so fun for me. It was so different. Such an education on both of Shani, the Christie, you know, what Barbie's doing with this recycled material. It'll be interesting to see where they go. I know there's some people that are collecting or having a hard time with the no plastic thing as far as keeping the collection intact and how it looks. So I think that there may be something that they have to iron out. But no, you know, the toy companies have to iron out to figure out the best way to go when they're trying to be environmentally conscious as well. Right? So that's that. So my friends, I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you're having a good day. Please don't forget to subscribe. Hit that little square with my face on it on the right side of your screen. And I will talk to you soon. See ya.